Hi folks, hope you're doing well. Just another football video. Well, because I read something earlier about how people are talking about United players, especially Bruno Fernandes, about his disgraceful performance on Sunday. Well, the usual from him, throwing up his hands. At one point Rashford was subbed off, and Bruno threw up his hands, looking at the bench, basically as if he's saying, "Why wasn't I subbed off?" Yeah. And at one point, he apparently shoved the assistant referee, the linesman. Yeah. Well, I don't think anyone would be of any surprise to note that I do not rate Bruno Fernandes. I certainly don't think he's captain material in any way, shape or form. This whole idea that a captain is a whinge bag. You want a captain that's a whinge bag. Why would you want a captain that's a whinge bag? Unless you want the whole team to be a whinge bag. That's what it's going to do, because the captain's behaviour is going to influence the behaviour of the players. The rest of the players, they're going to behave like the captain. Because he's the leader on the pitch. He's showing the other players how to behave, what to do. And he's just not doing it. Because his own personal game is, okay, he was played on the left. He shouldn't have been played on the left. That was down to the manager. He shouldn't have been played on the left. Trying to squeeze in Weghorst, a player that fouled at Burnley. So you're pushing your captain out wide into a position that he hasn't got the speed, he hasn't got the skill to get past the defender. Rashford has. You're playing against Liverpool, right? They're going to hit you hard and fast. You need to be able to counter-attack and push them back. That's the only way you can play against them, is to push them back. You're not going to do that with playing Fernandes on the left, obviously. So the manager mucked up big time with that. But to be honest, it doesn't matter where Fernandes has been playing. Because he has played in the centre, he's played on the right, he's played in different positions. But, even his stats, 5 goals, 6 assists in 23 Premier League games. If you had someone playing at the bottom of the table, a club at the bottom of the table, with those stats, you'd think that's okay. But for a team trying to get into the top 4, and be back where they were, that isn't good enough. It just isn't good enough. Now I get the fact that in the past people have said, but he's trying the passes that no one else will try. But look, he's in the training ground. He knows the ability of his players. If he's got to dumb down his game for the players around him, then that's what he's got to do. And actually, no, most often, his passing is quite poor. His crossing is sometimes good, but often quite poor. Oh, and one bit that really annoyed me in that game, I didn't mention this, but at one point they had a corner, and I think it would have been Bruno, because it was on the right side. Shaw takes the corners from the left, Bruno takes the corners from the right, generally speaking, I think, don't they? Something like that, anyway. But pretty sure it's Bruno. And, they just tried to play the ball around. So he passed to a teammate near them, and they lost the ball. They've got their big men forward. You've got a possibility of putting a good ball, and at least getting a goal back. Nope. Let's piss around over there. It's like, you idiots, what on earth are you doing? That's not going to bring confidence doing that. That's going to make you even more in your shells, because you just done something really stupid. You had an opportunity to produce something and you didn't. But to be honest, I still have to ask the question, do they practice corners? Do they practice free kicks? Because they don't seem to. At one point, Casemiro had a disallowed goal because he was offside. Well, how did he not know that? He knew when he headed the ball, he was offside. But again, are they working at this in training? They don't seem to be. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, to me, I'm not sure what the manager's going to do. What he should do, at least for the next couple of games, is demote Fernandes. Take the captaincy away from him. Yeah, he needs to learn how to behave as a leader if he wants to be the leader. Because the captain is the leader on the pitch. And if he can't behave as a leader, then yeah, that position is... Well, we all said for years that Maguire shouldn't be captain because of the fact he can't lead by example, because he's not a good enough football player to do so. Yeah, he just isn't. He's not a good enough football player. He makes far too many mistakes. And the goalkeeper doesn't trust him, the midfielders don't trust him. Therefore, he can't be captain because as a player, he can't be trusted. Well, okay. Now Bruno's captain, but Bruno's behaviour all the way through since he's got to the club has been petulant. He's been petulant all the time. Like a little girl who's been told no. So she throws a little paddy waddy. He's got to stop doing that. How he thinks that's leadership, I don't know. But we had other players even on Sunday doing that. Yeah, at one point, Daigle fell over, I think, and he didn't get back up straight away and run back. He tried to do that Fernandes, oh, poor me! No, shut up. Go out and play. You're an adult. Behave like it. Yeah. Come on. Get up and behave. Yeah. So, I mean, to me, I would have demoted Fernandes a long time ago because he's had this petulant stuff before being a captain and while being a captain. I would have said, okay, we gave it to you because we thought it might help you and we thought you could be a leader. Clearly, you can't. We can't have like a 4-year-old child out there. Yeah. Throwing a little paddy waddy when the referee gives a decision against him. Yeah. We need a captain who's going to get the players playing better. Get the players focused all the time rather than complaining. Don't need that. So, yeah. It is what it is. But, yeah, I mean, Bruno Fernandes has been hit quite hard by a lot of ex-Man United players in their comments about him. So, we will see. I mean, because really, he has a player, he needs to change the way that he does things. Because if he wants to be a leader, either for United or for another club in the future, even his international team, Portugal, then he needs to actually get all that crap out of his game. That's not good. It just isn't good. It doesn't help him to play better either. Because he's more likely to try and play the impossible pass. And so, yeah. He needs to be a leader and needs to learn how to be a leader. And right now, he doesn't have that. That was a game when the leader had to stand up. When your team is losing and when your team is being beaten all over the pitch, your captain has to stand up. No. Didn't do it, did he? So, yeah, to me, he should lose the captaincy based upon that. Even if it's only a temporary thing. Certainly as a temporary thing, do it. Yeah. Yeah. I wish him well as a person and as a player, but yeah, there's a lot of reasons why I don't like him. But as I say, his petulant nature is one of the major reasons I don't like him. Yeah, simple as that. So there you go. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Have a fantastic week. Bye bye.